beat up an old lady?
No.
Are you lying?
Why would I lie about beating up an old woman?
Why would you tell the truth about beating up an old woman?
How do you make your cup of tea?
Okay, well, where's the tea bag?
It's inside here, don't worry.
It's in bag. Okay, cool.
It's in here. We've already prepared that.
You already brewed it? Okay, see, that's the problem. Because I would have put, I put 2 tea bags in like 1 cup of tea. It's not looking like tea.
So when you make it, what shade does it need to be? A bit lighter?
It needs to be a bit on the lighter side, to be frank.
No Lampard.
No Lampard. But, you know, tea comes in all shapes and sizes.
It does, but it only comes in one correct flavour.
Which is?
Well, it's not this. Thank you, mysterious hand. Thank you.
Yeah, I ate Harry Potter on the way here.
Oh,
but it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm eating sugar.
I get what you mean, but make the switch and use honey.
Okay.
So how many did you put in there?
I just put 2 in, but that's because I know I have a sweet tooth. See, I don't like sugar, but I have a sweet tooth. Do you see the collection?
Correlate.
It's not correlating.
So you put 2 in?
No, yeah.
Should we half this or?
No, 2 is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna follow what your tea tastes like.
She doesn't like it.
No. It's nice.
Okay.
It's nice. I feel like maybe like 1 more sugar. 1 more sugar.
Mate, that's perfect. I'm not being funny or nothing.
As your best mate.
Yeah.
I low-key thought it was Ben Oke.
Okay. What, my whole name just...
No, Ben Oke, sorry.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So is it Oke or Okay?
Ben, technically it's Ben Oke because that's how the Yoruba way of saying it.
Okay.
But you know, English pronunciation, Ben Oke would be the next best way to say it.
Okay.
But then Ben, it's like, my first name's even Ben, like it's Ben. Don't tell me you thought it was all one name.
No.
Okay, cool.
I didn't think it was one name, but I just didn't know how to pronounce it because I was like, Ben Oke.
No. It's, Ben Oke. Well, Ben Oke.
Is it Okay or is it something even longer?
It's something before the Oke, actually. It's Benjamin Olaiwola Oke.
My name is actually Raiessa Lin.
Pardon?
Raiessa Lin.
Where's that from?
Guess. This
Raiessa Lin. Are you Haitian?
I've never gotten Haitian before, actually. The only thing that comes to mind is Kodak Black. I think he's Haitian. And Creole. African.
Raiessa Lin. I don't know.
Amisi.
East, north, west, south?
Nothing. No, none of those.
Is it east?
Nope.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Is it north?
How are you telling me?
Is it north?
No.
West?
Nope.
Yes, it is. It's west.
No, it's not.
Is it south?
No.
So then, so you're not African then?
I am.
Okay, so east, north, west, or south?
So where else could it be?
It's not east, is it?
Well, where else could it be?
Wait, what?
Where else could it be?
There's only east, west, north, and south.
North, east, west, south, and...
South Africa.
So you said you didn't want to be a vampire because you couldn't walk in the daylight and all these other things?
Yeah, no, horrible stuff. I wouldn't want to be a
Would you
vampire.
be a vampire from the Vampire Diaries?
I would! I actually would. But I don't know, maybe. But here's my thing. Imagine, okay, let me answer the question before I go off the tangent. I would, because I feel like vampires and Vampire Diaries, they were cool. They could do like the compulsion thing, control you a bit. What else do they have? They were just crazy. They're fast. Daylight rings.
Because you were like, oh, I can't walk out in the daylight. I'm like, yes, you can.
Vampire Diaries, but here's the thing. Imagine, I was thinking about this the other day. Imagine vampires are real and they can do everything we thought that they couldn't do. Imagine a vampire comes knocking on your door.
I believe vampires are real.
But they can't. But imagine they could enter your house without your permission. Imagine they didn't adhere to like garlic. What are you gonna do then?
Well, Vampire Diaries from Vampire Diaries don't.
But they're not real, my love. The ones that are real.
Says you.
But
okay. You know, sometimes when people are like, oh, aliens aren't real, this stuff isn't real, I'm like, but why would they reveal themselves to us if they were real?
That is true.
You know, so...
Are you a conspiracy theorist?
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I just believe that I think everything in a capacity exists.
Do you think unicorns exist?
The capacity that unicorns exist, I do believe in those, because what is a unicorn? Yes, they've got horns, but like some horses could have like a hump on their head. Is that a unicorn? You know? Because it's all subjective. Because it's like, okay, a vampire, but what is a vampire? Like
a blood-sucking demon. Who's your favourite doctor?
David Tennant.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I like David Tennant, but my favourite is...
Maths.
No. Christopher Eccleston. No, not Christopher Eccleston. Peter Capaldi. It's not Peter Capaldi. Peter Capaldi's a singer.
No, that's Lewis Capaldi. Why are you an enemy of progress?
Against who?
Against the person in your year that you threw away his book. That person.
Wait, you've done your research. That's terrifying. No, let me tell you.
Tell us why you're an enemy of progress.
And it wasn't even a guy, it was a girl. So unfortunately, when...
It was a girl?
It was a girl. She was nasty. She was nasty to me. Let me tell you something. That girl made my life living hell. And I was a confrontational type, but I didn't really know how to go about it. So I was like... And it was, what book was it? I think it was either her science or ethics book.
Oh.
And it was like her second one as well. So the first one was still in the class, the second one, and at the time they allowed us to take our books to revise. So I had taken my book to revise, I'd seen her book, I was like, oh, bun this. So, I took it and I threw it in the bin.
So instead of being a good Samaritan...
Why would I be a good Samaritan? She was nasty to me.
Oh.
She was horrible to me.
But so that does answer the question. That is why you're an enemy of progress.
Yes, I'm an enemy of progress because she dwindled my mental health. Dwindled. She
What does that mean?
Took her down a peg. My mental health took her down a peg because of her. So
Wait, what does dwindled mean?
Like dwindle. Like something dwindles, it comes down.
I've never heard that word before in my life. A dwindle?
At least someone searched this. To dwindle, like dwindle.
Who are you talking to?
To dwindle is to diminish, to decrease, to reduce. That's what it means to dwindle.
If I ever see you online
Yes.
and I don't respond, will you block me?
To put it shortly, yes. Because I said this in a conversation. Basic, imagine someone was stood outside your house, right? Like, and you knew they were stood outside your house and they just stood there. And you were asking them, are you okay? What do you need? Da da da. They're not saying anything. If you could block that person, you would. If you could remove that person from your front door, you would. That was my removing you from my front door.
But it wasn't the front door, it was TikTok Live.
That's my electronic front door.
Did you have any milk in that?
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was like lactose intolerant. No.
Yeah, lactose intolerant. I hope so. It's oat milk.
I hope so too. You know, we wouldn't want you on the bus farting.
I want to go home, please. I had farted. I think it quite offensive that I had farted. I had not said nothing. The fart was silent, but deadly. I'd farted. I'd not said nothing. You're across from me and you're looking at me as though I farted.
Were you the only two on the bus?
No, that's the thing. There was two people in front of us.
So you could have kept your mouth
So you could have kept your mouth shush. And I was like, why?
Well, you were saying that to yourself.
No. Because I did not like the fact that she was looking at me as though I'm the one that farted. Like, I farted, I know that. You don't know I farted. So why are you looking at me? And like, she was looking at me like...
Oh, she was looking at you?
Yeah, she was looking across from me like... And I was like, hold on, sis. Did you fart? Because now it's like whoever smelt it dealt it. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I had to ask her, like, it stings. Like, did you fart? She was like, no, I thought it was you. I was like, no, sis, it was you. But it was me. I farted, so sue me. Don't you fart? And I don't think you can find 100 men willing to beat a gorilla.
I think we could.
I don't think you can.
I think we could.
100 men willing to fight a gorilla.
Yes,
They know what the gorilla looks like. I'm not doing that.
I feel like people are very delusional, and like the fact that there's even people who are like, oh no, 100
Would you
men.
fight a gorilla?
No.
There you go then, pardon me. So why would I have 100 people fight a gorilla?
I'm one girl.
Okay. One girl plus 99 others makes 100.
Oh, you mean with the 100 men?
No, it doesn't matter about with the 100 men because there's 100 of you in a pen.
I think that does matter because
No.
if it's just one girl versus one gorilla and 99 men with one girl, how would I survive?
That's not for me to decide. That's for you.
I can't fight a gorilla. I couldn't even fight an old lady.
Really?
I'm lying, I probably could.
Yeah.
I probably
Have you beat up an old lady?
No.
Are you lying?
Why would I lie about beating up an old woman?
Why would you tell the truth about beating up an old woman?
I think that if I gave my 110%, I would be like the best
Athlete in the world.
I swear,
I think
I am so coordinated. Like anytime I go with anyone, I'm always beating people at bowling, golf, any sport. I'll do it, but I just don't have passion.
I feel that way about being a singer. I feel like I could, on my worst day, I could outsing Beyonce. The single ladies, the single ladies, the single ladies. So put your hands up in the club.
I don't think he could outsing Beyonce. Personally, I think he could. No, not even a backup singer. I think that he would do really good if it was like karaoke and Beyonce was playing and he was silent.
Don't treat me to the keys of the world. I'm not that kind of girl. What are you gonna say? How's that? Scale it 1 to 10.
-2.
-2. You could not sing better than me.
Give me a song.
Okay. Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen. Go.
I think you said her name wrong, but we will.
No, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Jepsen.
No. That's Carly Rae.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay. You know, go on.
Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at you as I fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a kiss, God forbid. Pennies. Pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your step is holding.
You're a bit off tune.
That's crazy because it wasn't a duet. Oh.
That's, you know what, valid. You are valid.
Yes.
You are valid.
Valid, not valid.
Valid. Oh, but you know what a ballad is?
No.
A ballad is a love song sung to another person in love. She was under the impression that a ballad was a duet. And I kind of just let it slide because people think that they have extensive music knowledge and they don't. It's false.
I thought it was just when you belt out really loud, like, ah!
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You do not aspire to things you cannot achieve. And in this case would be singing. Don't aspire to singing. Okay?
Okay. As well as pollen, love is in the air.
Oh, Jesus.
Amen. What's your love life saying?
No, I just don't know.
You don't subscribe?
No.
No?
No. I hate,
Have you ever watched 27 Dresses?
No.
The Wedding Planner?
No.
Miss Congeniality?
Miss Congeniality, do you mean? No.
I said what I said. 10 Things I Hate About You, A Cinderella Story.
What are the 10 things you hate about me? Oh, was that the film name?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, no. And no.
You've never watched 10 Things I Hate About You?
No.
Well, I guess that sums up our...
Yeah. What about your love life?
We do not have capacity.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's been great, like, talking to you,
Yeah,
know?
no.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, because we're besties. Like, I haven't seen you in ages.
It's been so long.
I mean, I did see you fall off the line bike when you came in, but...
I didn't fall off the line bike though.
Oh, I definitely saw
Because I
you.
actually took a V-Class Sprinter here.
Really?
Yes, most definitely.
In your dream?
No, in reality. Were you?
You know this road is like, no cars.
But that's not true, because I took a V-Class Sprinter. And in case it wasn't no cars, conveniently enough, I took a helicopter.
Oh! What's next for Ben?
What's next? I don't know, actually. That's a really good question. What's next? TV.
Oh, yes.
I want to do TV. That's quite fun. What's next? I don't know.
What TV? Like Love Island TV or Gogglebox?
Oh, Gogglebox would be sick.
I want to go on Gogglebox.
Gogglebox would be sick. I don't think I could do Big Brother though, but like Gogglebox. I feel like Gogglebox would be sick.
You know Big Brother is actually based on a book?
1974, 1984?
I've got no clue when.
It is. It's 1984.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, 1974. One of the two. It's a really good book, actually. You should read it.
But we'll be excited to see what's next for Ben.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ben Oke.
No, okay, right? Or
Yeah, okay.
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 No, it wasn't. You lied again.
No, Ben Oke.
It's Benjamin
Olaiwola Oke.
Olawa.
Yeah. Benjamin Olaiwola.
Olaiwola.
Olai. Wola.
Everything I do is for my woman. Sorry. I will see you when I see you.
Met Gala. Will you be there?
Oscars?
Oscars? Oh, no, I'm not going to the Oscars.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm going to be with Rihanna in Quebec.
Oh, you know Justin's hosting an after party.
Justin Timberlake, Bieber.
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 Bieber, babe, Bieber.
You'll have to tell him I said hi.
It's all right, darling.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
You know.
See you next week, bud.
See you next week. I also do believe that if you ever have deja vu, it is time travel. Someone has done something in the orbit and has changed the timeline. This is not the timeline that you should have been on.